Hello, angels. Welcome back to my channel. Here I talk about spirituality, following your passions, and I also do energy and card readings. So today we're going to see what you're no longer tolerating. The first card we got is Two of Pentacles. You're no longer tolerating people who are like doing multiple things basically when they're talking to you, when they're spending time with you. Like, let's say you're talking to someone and they are on their phone and you're talking to them. Before you used to tolerate it where you would continue talking and like trying to like talk louder to get the person to hear you. But now you just stop talking when the person is like not giving you their full attention. And then we have the Hermit. I feel like you decided to soul search. This is a major arcana card. I feel like this is something that you do, like you've always done since you were a kid. Whenever something would happen, you'd, like, whatever, stressful, angry, sad, you would isolate yourself. But that's like in reverse though, isolation. I feel like you don't like you don't isolate yourself, but like you do in a good way. You isolate yourself to soul search and to introspect, to contemplate and seek truth. You are very good at regulating your emotions. You're very good at finding the answers within, because you always have been a person who want to deal with things with themselves. Like maybe when you were a kid, something would happen, let's say with your family, and so you would go, like you would get into an argument with your mom. So you would go in your room and you would cry and you would go in your closet and sit there and cry like until you like calm down and like you learn to like self-regulate your emotions by doing that. Oh, yeah, and you don't tolerate people, you no longer tolerate people who do not know how to regulate their own emotions. You're no longer tolerating people who don't seek truth, people who are not independent, people who do not seek inner guidance, people who don't meditate, like take time to meditate, and people who are not conscious. Like you no longer tolerate people who are unconscious to the things that you're conscious of. Excuse me, excuse my voice. I just woke up not too long ago. It's like 7 in the morning. 7:18 a.m. But yeah, so I feel like you no longer tolerate people who are not working on reprogramming their subconscious mind. I just saw 444 on the timer. You're a person who loves to learn and you want to build something. and you're no longer tolerating people who just wanna like things to come easily. Like they don't wanna do the work. They want things to hurry up and come faster or whatever. Like the blessings to come faster. Yeah, you're like no longer wanting to work with people like that because you know good things take time. And like if a person is rushing themselves to get like out of the life that they have created for themselves, they're trying to like rush out of it. That's gonna make that energy is gonna rub off on you. Like you know that saying, show me the five people that are closest to you. Five, five, five. I saw that when I said that. Wow, this is meant to be said. Show me the five people that are closest to you, and I'll tell you who you are. And you know that like if you're around these type of people who are like in a rush, that then you're gonna um rush yourself because like you're around that energy. You are an empath and you are very powerful. You can sense people's energy like from like half the earth away, half the planet away. Like you can sense the energy. I mean, we all can, everybody can, but not everybody is tuned into it. Like not everybody is in tune with themselves enough to be able to do that. But you are very, very connected with yourself within, so you are connected to like the frequency that everybody sends you, anyone, whatever, anything that anyone sends you, any energy, whether it's negative or positive, you feel it, you sense it, and you know that it's the truth. Like you'll think of like someone is like, you know, doesn't like you or whatever, like think even if they're kind to your face, and but like you sense that like they maybe don't like you, maybe they're jealous of you, maybe they're envious of you, and they send you like negative mental energy, and you know because and you sense it, and you know exactly who it's coming from too. And if you don't know who it's coming from, you will, like later you will eventually, like you'll figure it out because you're like, I'm not feeling like right. Like you like will not feel like yourself because you're so in tune with yourself and like how you feel. And we got the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, and then we have intuition. Yeah, this is what I was just talking about. Your intuition, like you're very tuned in with yourself, and you are no longer tolerating people that like when you get intuition, like if you get when you get messages about certain people, you believe your intuition, not what the person is showing to you to your face, because you know that people can be fake and like pretend like they're like, I don't know, really for you, but they could be using you, let's say. And you'll listen to your intuition. Maybe you were in a relationship in the past and you thought you would have this thought, your intuition was telling you that this person was using you, but you did not pay attention. And then later on, when you finally decided to leave the relationship, you realized, like, I mean, I mean, like, yeah, you realized, I guess you could say that. You realized that your intuition was right the whole time. Like, let's say, like, you start to, like, remember these, like, little things that that this person said. Like, when maybe when you and this person first got into a relationship, or it could be a friendship or family, take it as how it resonates. But like, yeah, maybe this person was like, oh yeah, like jokingly, but like they were actually like revealing themselves. They were like, "Oh yeah, I'm just using you for your car." He like, and then like they'll like be joking, like pretend like they're joking about it, but they're actually like for real. And then like, yeah, like when you're in a relationship, like you're like maybe it rubbed you the wrong way, and like your intuition was like, "Ooh, are they for real? Like they could be serious about that." But like you didn't listen to your intuition. You were like, "No, no, this person loves me, blah 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 blah." That's what you would tell your intuition. And then when you got out of the relationship, you were just like, yeah, that person was using me for my car, and they were using me for this, and they were using me for maybe sexual stuff. Okay, so the next card we have is Four of Cups, and then we also have the Tower. Just put that here because there's no room. Okay, so yeah, you felt when you first left these people that you're no longer tolerating. You felt like you had a lost opportunity, but it was actually a bad investment. I feel like maybe this could be friends as well. This could be a relationship. This could be friends. This person uh, had a lack of planning, and they didn't think ahead. They didn't have foresight. They would just think of the moment. And like they would think too much in the future of like where they wanted to be and like be unhappy with where they were and everything like that. And they were also like they didn't know how to start. These people they didn't know how to start because they didn't know how to like look ahead. Um like you do. Like you look ahead and you look at the highest timeline. And like a lot of people don't know how to do that. But it's literally just feeling. Feeling is the secret. You literally just have to feel what it feels like. So if you're thinking of something of the future that you don't want and it feels not good, you better stop thinking of that future and think of a future that feels good. Think of a future of you doing what you love, being with a person who loves you and treats you properly. Someone who's not going to use you. Someone who's going to know your value and treat you as such. You're no longer dealing with people who are disconnected with their emotions. People who literally refuse to do the work to connect to their heart. You no longer people tolerate people who are apathetic towards you or others because you know that like the way people treat others, that's how they treat themselves and that's how they're going to treat you. So you no longer tolerate disconnection. People who are apathetic. People who don't meditate. If you don't meditate on your heart, on your soul, 9 times out of 10, you're not doing the work. And you know that. You like know the signs. You are no longer tolerating chaos. People who people who love disaster and like I feel like this is people who like don't want to Yeah, you no longer tolerate people who want to stay the same. They don't want to change. They don't want to like awaken. They want to stay asleep. You're no longer tolerating people who want to stay asleep. I know that's right, baby girl. Okay. So let's see. Spirit, this is the deck we're using. All the decks that I use are going to be linked below with an Amazon affiliate link if you're interested in purchasing them. The first card, the Seven Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, Expression. I feel like you're no longer tolerating people who keep you from birthing your creations. People who don't express themselves and like keep you from expressing yourself. Like people who don't want to like dance. Like look how these seven sisters are all dancing and having fun. You're no longer tolerating people who are not going with the flow and they just stay stagnant. I'm being all awkward because someone woke up and I'm like, trying to be quiet. Hopefully, I didn't wake anyone up. The next card says, "You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north." Yeah, you are not for those people. Those people that you are no longer tolerating, their bullshit. Maybe these people would try to say you're weird and like to try to like dim your light. They would try to say you're weird or crazy, like in a joking way, because they thought that it would like bring down your self-esteem, but it didn't work because you know you're weird and you love being weird. I wish I had some water, a bottle of water. Okay, I'm gonna go get a water. One moment. Okay, we're back. Let me make sure my mic is still on. Testing, testing. Okay, we're gonna get another card. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Yeah, you realized that you were carrying the weight of something. You were carrying something that was not yours, sweetie. And you set up boundaries and you let it go. Baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. I feel like this is what you're learning to do. You're learning to follow your intuition before it makes sense to you. And uh, you're taking baby steps. Yeah, I feel like you're starting to, you're taking the baby steps and following your intuition and going where it's leading you before you even know what it's going to be, what it's going to turn out, what's going to happen. You just you just know that when you follow your intuition, everything always aligns to the perfect timeline. Everything aligns when you follow your intuition. Next card we have says the Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. I feel like you were going through this process of like anger and conflict within yourself for tolerating all the bull, bull that you tolerated, and you're learning to soften to love. I feel like you are like soft to love, like you're a very loving person, but maybe these people or this person that you're no longer tolerating, they like made your heart dry like this desert. And maybe you've been yeah, I mean you've been isolating, you've been hermiting to yourself, but I feel like it's not isolation, it's more solitude. You take solitude, you know when you need it. And 333 on the timer. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Yeah, none of this matters. That's us right there. Look how freaking tiny it is. None of this matters. Like this is all all of these like little things. I feel like you know this. You look at things from a different perspective. Always. You will always look at things from another perspective because you know, like you look at it from the highest perspective because you know when you look at things from another perspective, that's when things change internally. When this like the story you tell yourself can change your life. The story that you tell yourself about your life, about the things you went through, change your story. Instead of saying like, oh yeah, this person did this to me and did that to me. Yeah, this person did this and I overcame that. Like, change the way you speak about your life. Called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time for you to step up, baby. You need to walk through this door. This is a portal to like another dimension. I mean, I know it's not like another dimension. It's literally a better, not a better, the reality that you're trying to manifest, the reality that you want to step into. Excuse me. The door is right there, and you just need to step into it. And I know you're probably like, "Ooh, I remember I saw this thing actually." I feel like you do. You know what I'm talking about. Because I was just about to say, like, maybe you don't know. But I feel like you do. I feel like you know this too, what I'm about to say. But if you don't, you will know. So, like, doors are portals, windows are portals. Because, like, think about it. If the door is closed, like, you literally cannot get out. And then when you open the door, you can get out and things can come in. And you're going into another, like, a whole nother, like, it's so trippy to think about, but it is legit. Like, so there's like this like thing you can do. Like you are so powerful. Your intention, your beliefs create your reality. Your beliefs create your reality. Your intentions are so powerful. If you go up to your door, right? I'm gonna go up to my door. When I walk through this door, I'm going to walk into my highest timeline. And then you do it. And you step into it. And you have to believe it. And then also think of all of the things that, like the person, you in your highest timeline, what would you do? What would that version of you do every day? That from the moment she wakes up, or he, to the moment you go to bed. So the first card we got from this deck, you are dizzy from changing direction so many times. Do not look back with regret, but look forward with anticipation and joy. I feel like you have been afraid that you are gonna come across more people like the people, that you're no longer tolerating. I feel like you're afraid that you're gonna come across these type of people again. Back with regret. Maybe people are coming in and they're like God is like testing you to see if you're gonna if you're gonna tolerate and accept what you tolerated in the past, and you are learning and you learned and you're no longer like whenever people, different faces, faces, same energy, like people that have that same energy of like the people that you no longer tolerate, like you zoom out and you see it from another perspective, and you see that that's not the direction you want to go in, and you're passing those lessons, you're passing the tests. And I feel like you're not looking, you look back with no regret. I feel like everything happens for a reason, and you look forward for like what's to come. You're a person who looks forward. You plan ahead, you look forward, you think about what you want to do. You don't just do it. You put thought into everything that you do. Allow yourself to grow with your angels, protective light shining all around you. I feel like maybe you have been afraid of change, and you have not been allowing yourself to grow as much as you could. Yeah, you you need to allow yourself to grow. Grow. I feel like you are growing out of the past version of you, and like you're like in limbo right now. You're like in between the old version of you and the new version of you, and you're still like teeter tottering back and forth. And it's gonna just surrender and like allow yourself to transition into the version of you that you're becoming. I feel like you have been wanting to have connection with people, but like the people that you have been in connection with, you do not feel, you have not been feeling like deep, deep connection, excuse me, with people. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you have not been feeling that deep connection with people that you feel with yourself. And yeah, you don't feel seen by these people either. And like the new people coming in, maybe they kind of like, I feel like they have kind of like a little bit better. They're just like teensy weensy bit like upgraded from the people from your past, but they still have like a lot of red flags and like things that they need to work on that like could affect you that they're not working on. So, but you've been learning because like you learned a major lesson to accept people as they are. So you do that now, and you're not going to take people for what they could be. The next card we have: stop taking directions from others that are not right for you. Gather your thoughts and start to walk your own pathway. I feel like you do not take directions from others because you are so connected to your intuition that like you only take guidance from within. Okay, we're gonna use this deck. Okay, now we're gonna see what will help my collective continue to let go of these type of energies that they're no longer tolerating. Thank you, Spirit. We love being goofy. Me and God, me and the divine, we like this. And we love to be goofy. Prosperity. Realize you are abundant. You are so, so abundant. The abundance is within you. It is within you. That's what will help you to continue to release these people. Realizing your abundance. Even if you don't have any, like let's say you have $10 in your bank account. First of all, $10 is, that's abundance. And you have the ability to change that in your bank account. And that your money in your bank account is a reflection of your energy, of your actual energy field. So if you don't have like as much money as you want to have, then you need to work on your energy. But yeah, you know that the abundance is within. If you lost it all today, you could get it all back because it's within you. It's not in the material things. It's in you. It's within you. It has nothing to do with anything that's physical. Travel. Oh, travel. Talent. Oh my God. Maybe you've been traveling, or maybe you want to travel. Maybe that's why I mentioned it. It's so funny. The travel and the talent card, they kind of look similar. Maybe that's why I said that. But yeah, use your talents, use your gifts. That is what's gonna also guide you away from this energy that you no longer can tolerate. Using your talents, your gifts, knowing you're abundant, know how abundant you are, and use your gifts to make that abundance come in. Because when you use your gifts for good and you do good and with integrity, with love, there's no way that it's not gonna align, that it's not gonna, like, your energy is not gonna match. I mean, there's no way that your um material, like your money, is not gonna match your energy. There's no way. It's what, as within, so without, as above, so below. So if you have, like, let's say you have no money, but you create 10 paintings, and then you go and you sell those paintings and you make $100,000, boom, you're taking, you know you're abundant, you know that that talent is within you, you use it, you use your gifts, and then your dreams come true. I didn't even mean to do that, but it just lined up. I feel like these people that you no longer tolerate are coming into your dreams. And they've been talking. I can do a reading on what's occurring in the dream realm. It's a little like series type of thing that I do. I did shorts, what's happening in the dream realm, and I did like a little in one of my longer readings. I did like at the end of the reading, I did dream messages. So if you're interested, check out my other content. And if you want me to do another reading of like dream messages, like what's happening, what's occurring in the dream realm, like what are these people telling you, comment down below and let me know. We got this in the last reading. Fertility. Maybe you want to have children, but maybe you do have children. But I feel like this is talking about your creativity, how fertile you are with creation. Like you have so many creative ideas on like whatever it is that you want, whatever you do, you have like unlimited amount of the creative ideas. We always get these cards. These one, two, three, four. These four cards, I get them all the time. Let's get something different. Come on, spirit. Let's. I mean, maybe you guys need to. You guys need to hear this repeatedly. That I guess. But yeah, your ancestors are empowering you. You are doing what all of this that you're learning, the stuff that you're no longer tolerating within people, within yourself too. You're empowering yourself and your lineage. And your ancestors are so proud of you. You're using your power for good. You do what you love. You tapped into your creativity and now it's untapped. It's uncapped. There's no cap on it. It's just free flowing. And your ancestors are so proud of you. The next card we got is friendship. You have aligned friendships coming in. I feel like you have soul family coming in as well. Or like soul friendships. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Funny enough, my friend is calling me. But yeah, tending to your home. Just stay, you know. I feel like you're a homebody. And that's what's also helping you. Because yeah, you stay in solitude. So you're a homebody. You rather just chill at home instead of tolerating these motherfudgers. And then we have clarity. Yeah, you are beginning to have more and more clarity on like the energy that of like the energy of those people that you were tolerating in the past. You know, you're very clear on exactly what the energy is like, and you're unclear. You're unclear. You're clear on what you do want because you know how it feels because you have cultivated the energy for yourself. Oh, we're gonna get a couple cards from the Spirit Junkie Oracle cards. These are affirmations. The first one we got says, my productivity stems from inspiration. When I focus on what brings me joy, my tasks become effortless actions. I celebrate my progress. Progress. I celebrate my progress. Awareness, not perfection, is the goal. All that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. Oh, I love this one. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this. I love you. I appreciate you. Bye.